All right, so guys, we're starting over. This is Jimmy James. This is officially the season 16 release. I have been away for months, and I fucking loved it. But before I even get into what I was doing and how are you and all that, I just want to give a humongous shout out to everybody who still listens to me and all my episodes. And I can't give a specific ballpark number. Uh, I don't have all the numbers in front of me. But if I were to get Gemini to come on or whatever, but anyway, he read me the analytics. I had some other chatbots read me the analytics for other ones. For example, Amazon alone had me at come on, watch the cars. I'm walking the dog, so I'm trying to do start this show. So the quality will get better. I'm just trying to knock out the beginning of this. But the analytics had me for like 120, let's just say 125,000 downloads, or no, that was plays. 125,000 plays. Out of the 125,000 plays, 92,000 of the people listening to that full episode and went on to listen to more. That is Amazon. Apple is 150,000. That's not plays, that's downloads. The plays I could not get. But if it's 150,000 downloads, then obviously it's probably going to be more plays. Pretty much the same, about 75. And then next, I think I did Spotify, but I have Spotify. I could just look it up myself. I gained 2 countries. That's it. So I think it's like 67. I thought I was in more. I don't know why I always thought like that part for the analytics is important, but the important thing is that I'm back. No, the important thing is that I'm reaching a shitload more people and they're actually listening. Like, for example, the past 30 days I had 500, this is just Spotify. 600, no, 936. Now I remember the number. 936 in plays or downloads or impressions. I don't remember. And I haven't done anything except I dropped some drafts that I didn't even really listen to. They were just drafts for some reason because, Spotify changed all their shit. Now, will I continue to use Spotify as my main platform? That was the question I was pondering. And, I don't know if I want to do audio since I'm already on YouTube and, it goes to YouTube. I probably will use Spotify, but this time I'm going to be using a camera and I'm going to have a totally new concept of a show. It's not going to be all over the place like I was before. I'm still going to be fucking nuts. I'm keeping in some segments like the basement of the Ram. The crate. Sorry, I got the dog, so I'm trying to walk the dog, which I got a lot of stories to tell you and a lot of life lessons, and just hopefully that will help you guys out. I didn't want to really get into that, but the last little tidbit is the reason why I might stay with Spotify is because I could do video, and it already uploads everywhere after that. So I might just use it for that. The only crazy thing is to me is how am I not getting paid with at least monetization or ads sponsorship? I'm not saying anything big, like they did before, CPM, cents per listen or mile. But that's my takeaway, and of what I'm going to just stick to it. I mean, I've been with Spotify, which is now like creators. It's a big community. You guys know I speak 100 when I talk to you guys. When I publish it, I can pretty much say everything I've always told you guys is 100. Uh, Another thing. This is the most important thing and the last thing for this little trailer thing. Because I'm not doing the show officially. Well, I don't know if I'll be doing it today, but it won't be released until more of another week or less. So I'll get it out like when I get it done, but it's going to be within today, within this week to this weekend. Okay, there's reviews on Amazon and Apple and all that, and I know you guys know how reviews work, but I have never seen those reviews. So I had to get an detail report of those reviews. I didn't get the people's names, but everything was like just super fucking positive. And at first I had Gemini read me I had 24 reviews, like 4 stars out of 5 on Apple. And Apple is pretty nice how it has it set up. I mean, Amazon's not too bad. But I had 24 reviews, and I had Gemini doing it. And I have Gemini Advanced. I have like the best version because I pay for like $10 right now. And it gives me the reviews, but after like the 5th review, it sounds like it's repeating itself. So I had to stop. I'm like, Gemini, are you like just hypothetically giving me reviews based on my genre of podcast style? Because it's under everywhere else except Spotify. Spotify has me under personal stories. And it's a low review rating on there because of something personal. Everywhere else, the reviews are fine. And listen, I was a shit show. I mean, I thought I was getting better at podcasting. But now after I had to go back, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to go back and listen. Like I just dropped 2 episodes, and I always wanted to know, like, okay, why doesn't anybody respond? Well, people were responding. I just weren't getting the notifications. What you guys said were like, these are some true reviews. Example, that's what I'm trying to stick, and I'm like I said, I'm walking my pup. Her name is Ashley. But anyway, I had a review just like basically, people didn't, one person, guy, girl, I'm not sure, said they didn't feel alone. It was really like opening, that they felt comfortable that they knew somebody out there would be talking about this stuff, and there's really no other podcast that does that. And like I told you guys from the start, in 2020, I checked. I can't say for certain now nobody does, but no, nobody really keeps that kind of style the way I do it. But here's the thing. I'm going to be staying more structured. I don't want to be going all over the place, like, even though that's all fun, but I'm going to save that for special segments for like the Basement Ramblings of a Crazy Person, Part 9, when that comes out, which will be my 2nd episode. My 1st episode, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet, but probably just be like, hey, just getting back with the podcast, and I'll be on my mic, my equipment, all that. There's so many reviews out there. So what I'm trying to say is, everybody out there who gave me one of those reviews, no negative. The only negative that was said was like when in my beginning episodes, when I guess they didn't hear the rest, which there is an episode, the rest of me. But when I was getting the new equipment, they said it could sound better quality, which obviously now it does. Not this, but anyway. So yeah. I respect people's views regardless if it's negative, positive. You know how I am. Sorry about that. Come here. So yeah, that's about 10 minutes. This is going to be my short little trailer. I am at the store. I got shit to do. I got to go pay the bills. And yeah, I was here last night, at 10 o'clock. I've been up all night and I didn't get shit done. Matter of fact, I didn't even play Xbox. I didn't even watch YouTube. It's just been like, I don't know. I went through like 2, 3 weeks of stress, like just being stressed out. And not in like the typical fucking way. Like I was laying in bed and I didn't want to do anything. I just didn't want to do anything as far as like cut the lawn. Like it just was not like me. And a lot of people can contribute that to like, oh, that's laziness and all. No, 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 no. That's my chronic anxiety and ADHD, which I've talked about and people have. So come on over here. Come here, girl. You good girl. So, oh, by the way, yeah, wanted to kind of keep this a surprise. So I have a friend on Twitch, which I'll give you his handle and all that. But as of right now, I said I want to give him a little bit more of a shout out, which I will do. But I honestly want to dedicate the first episode to Richard, not Richard Kaufman. I dedicate it to all my friends, but there's a guy Richard on TikTok, and I had a 10-minute video just for what he said, and I want to talk a little bit about that. And I was just like really humbled by what he said. And like I said, I'll get into that, but this is just the trailer. I can't wait for you guys to see how different and how this show is going to change in just this one season. I've said that before, but I'm actually going to do it. And like I said, I'm going to keep a lot of things that are like popular because I did look at the analytics. Basement Ramblings is like one of the better ones, obviously. People like Whose Line Is It? And I think, well, it's up in the air, but like Just a Bad Day, I'm going to make way better material on that. That way you can just have a good laugh. So I'm going to kind of split it up where I can go nuts on the mic, have just a bad day, get some like funny material, better materials. Now since I got the soundboard, better mic headset, all that, and then I'm going to have some just regular, podcasting days. So I don't know. I might do some like weird Wednesdays, and that's it. I've said that before, but I'm actually going. You know how I am when I do something. When I say I'm popping out shows, I pop out shows. I don't fuck around. So, all right, that's the first curse word I dropped. I was going to try to do this without being explicit, but fuck it. All right. Anyway, it is Wednesday, December 4th. It is 12. Sorry about that. It is. My talk's going nuts. 12:25 p.m. I got to get off. Like always, take care of yourselves and one another. This is Jimmy James, and I will be seeing you, talking to you soon. And be on the lookout for my tour where I'll be coming and sitting in some weird library and have 3 people show up. No, I'm not doing that. The fuck, I'm not Mr. Bowling. But yeah, I actually got a really good I can't wait to tell you guys. I'm just going to tell you it's thought provoking and it's a moral dilemma, something that is a head scratcher. And I will dare somebody and I'll pay somebody if they can find me something of the story I'm going to tell them on my first episode. Until then, peace out once again. Just keep waiting. Peace.